Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. In today's video, I have a new Boker to unbox and review, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so here we have it. We have a new Boker here. This is a Boker Plus. Here's the knife, the model number. Comes in a nice box. Did have a safety seal on it, right on the lip here. And to open it up, lift up this flap. It is magnetic. It's a really nice touch that Boker did. So we'll open this up, and inside, here we have the knife. Take out the warranty instructions, all that stuff. And inside here, it comes in a nice protective foam padding, custom fit to the knife, which is a nice touch. Boker does a really good job with packaging their knives. No complaints with that at all. For a production knife, it's one of the best packaging. But here we have it. This is the knife. This is the Boker Wildcat. This is a karambit, or however you want to say it. I know a lot of people say it a lot of different ways, but I say karambit. This is a karambit style knife, flipper. It is a liner lock, you can see there. And we'll talk about the liner lock in a little bit. There's some things that I don't like about it. You can see the handles are 3D contour G10. They feel really good in the hand. Now, overall, this knife is 7.3 inches. Get that box out of the way. The knife is 7.3 inches. Just the blade is 2.8 inches. The blade steel is D2, so it is D2 tool steel, which is a pretty good steel. Has a pretty decent hard edge, but it's going to be a real bitch to sharpen. We'll talk about that later with the blade shape. The handle is 4.5 inches, and this knife is 0.63 inches thick, so it is a relatively thick knife. Over half an inch thick. You definitely feel this in your pocket. And total weight is 4.43 ounces, which is right over that 4-ounce mark that I usually try to stick to for knives, especially folding pocket knives. Now the pocket clip, you're stuck with, if it's in the pocket, you're stuck with tip up, but it is reversible to right or left handed. You can see the pocket clip will go into that slot if you want to reverse it. But there are no holes for mounting for tip down, which with a karambit I can see, okay, yeah, I get it, only tip up, but some people do still like to have it tip down. Now, this knife is made in China. It's not a USA made knife, and for the price, okay, it does, the quality is there. I have no complaints about quality control issues for China with this knife. Definitely good quality control, and you can see how easily it flips. It's because this is on a ball bearing pivot system. So inside the pivot there are ball bearings, and it just flies right open. See, I'll barely push the flipper and it just goes. Now, so you can use the flipper. You can Spyderco flick it with the middle finger. Right, it works just as good. Or you can use your thumb. Not so good. There we go. Or you can do the Spidey drop, and it works. Let's see what else. The blade shape. You see, it does have two different grinds. Came with one down here and then one towards the tip. And you can see this big recurve right here. And what I was talking about with sharpening is everyone knows how difficult recurves are to sharpen. So that can be a big turnoff for some people. Right there you have the designer's logo mark on it, I guess you could call it. Right, there's a good close-up of the handle and the pinky ring. And the pinky ring kind of acts as a back spacer. And you can see the liners, the stainless steel liners on the inside are skeletonized. They are drilled out to reduce weight, which is good. And now let's talk about the liner lock. So as I was saying, I wasn't really a fan of the liner lock, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to close the knife and then just slowly open it. Right? It just went past the detent ball, and now this is fully open. I can't open it anymore. And you can see that that liner lock is not even engaged. It's engaged a little, but enough to trust it. Look how close that is. So in order for this knife to really lock up good, you have to give it a good flick, and even then it's less than 50% locked up. So I'll open it slowly again, and you can see there's just not enough gripping there. A couple times I opened this knife and then I had it close on my fingers, which is definitely not good for a defensive blade. So take that into consideration when you're thinking about buying this knife. I'd say that's the biggest downfall. Everything else is pretty much good. It feels good in the hand. It fits my hands good. The pinky and the ring, and then with your 3 fingers, they just fall naturally into place. And then your thumb rests up here. I did wish it had some jimping either on the rear of the handle or on the blade, because this is just really smooth. But the flipper does act as a good choil, and it feels really good in the hand. Now let's talk about price. For a made in China knife, it's very, very good quality. Like I said, it's on ball bearings. You're getting D2 steel, the 3D contour G10 handles, and it's a Boker. So price right now on Blade HQ, they're selling it for $84.95. So $85 you can get this. I would say it's worth it. The way it opens is just phenomenal. It's just silky smooth, but you have to be able to overcome the liner locking issue. So that'll be up to you to decide. Now I'm just going to do some cut test. I have some paper here. See how good it cuts, if at all. This isn't going too well. It starts to cut, but then it's like it has a burr on it, and it just grips. Alright, so here we are trying to cut. There we go. I believe the knife is sharp, but I think for cutting paper, it just gets caught up on these different grinds. We could try a hair shaving test. And it shaves hair, no problem. So the knife is sharp, like I said, just with that weird blade shape and grind. It's just not meant for doing that fine task of cutting paper. But as you can see, it is sharp. It does work. So there you have it, guys. That's the Boker Wildcat. Would I recommend it to a friend? Yeah, definitely. For the price, you do get a silky smooth knife. It is sharp. It is cool looking. Just when you bring this out, people are going to be asking questions because they think it's cool. It's definitely a different, unique kind of pocket knife, and you'll get a lot of attention for it. Good attention. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the video. I'm a new channel. I have tons of other knives that I'm going to be doing reviews for, so stay tuned for that. And Thanks for watching. All right, guys. Bye.